Hello. Hi. My name is Lily Eze, or Eze Lily. Anyone you decide to call me, I am fine with it. Thank you so much for visiting. Thank you. I thank you so much for coming. If today is your first time of visiting, please subscribe. And those of you that used to come every now and then, I beg you now, subscribe. I want to talk about something. But first of all, I hope I met you all in good health. Your girl here, the lawyer. I'm very, very loyal. I love you now. And thank you so much for your support. Yes, I want to talk about something which just happened recently. Roughly a week ago. About who? George Floyd. The guy that was killed by a white policeman in America. That death was brutal. This one a daylight killing. Daylight. It was very, if I did very unfair of that very guy to die in such a manner. Why did he die? $20. Because of $20. Possibly he may have known that money na fake money. Or no. It's possible that he didn't know. Okay, they called the police. He did not resist what? Arrest. He did not. But what then happened? That alone led to the death of this guy. It's so painful how the whole thing went. Whenever I look at it, the thing they pay me, this very guy was there, down there, on the floor there, whereas the other police were on the other side, holding on to his hand, his legs, holding on to his leg, despite the fact that this guy was handcuffed. And the most idiotic one put his leg on his neck, and the guy was crying that he wanted to die. That he wanted to die. That idiot police still post his hand in his pocket, was still on him. Is that fair? Is it fair? We are human. Come on. We are human. As soon as I get 2 eyes, 2 ears, when I get red blood, we too, we have all these things. We are human, for goodness me. That death was brutal. If, like for me, where I'm coming from, if my country was good, what will I be doing outside my country? If my country had everything and the government happened to be good, what I would do for your own country? As they say, a condition make crayfish bending. Listen. You people who are no hungry accept the fact that we are now free. We are free. We are human. Stop discriminating. Stop discriminating. We are human. The way when I feel loved, that is how we too, we want to feel loved. We want to be accepted. If you guys come to our own country, we do accept you now. We do accept you guys. We do do everything in our power to make sure that you guys are okay. You guys, whenever you come, you are part of the community. Why should our own case be different in your own country? Why? Why should our case be different in your own country? Treat us as human. Listen, on that very day, George died. That very day, thousands of African kids, George was born on that very day. Either you accept it or not. I know we are like the Israelites in the land of the Egypt. We went through a lot of suffering, pain and all that. Torture. Still God keep blessing us. We are well endowed. Every corner. George is alive. George is still alive. He's alive. So accept the fact that we are blessed. Just like my experience in Audi. When I went to buy something, I went in there with other carrier bags that is outside the brand of that very shop. Immediately I finished my shopping, I got stopped at the checkout that I should prove a receipt of what I bought in that with what I was carrying. I said, why? He said, because it's a policy. I was like, if it was your policy, then it would have been written boldly out there. I know my rights, for goodness me. It would have been written boldly out there. No, it's our policy. When? When is it your policy? It's something that you guys discuss in your chamber. If it was your policy and the law, you would have written it out there. Because of discrimination, racism be the problem. It's your own problem. Then I told her, if you bend down and touch my stuff, if you intrude into my privacy, I am going to give you the slap of your life. Don't even dare to touch my stuff. Don't even dare to touch my stuff. Because if I was to be shoplifting, you would have seen it in the camera, and your bloody manager inside there would have seen what I was doing. Would have seen it. They would have just allowed me to make a move. Maybe by the time I leave the store, then they will then arrest me and they call the police. So why that harassment? She called the manager. When the manager came, I looked at the manager. He looked at me. He said, what was the problem? I did not even explain. What I told the manager was that if you bend down there and touch my stuff, I go slap any of you who bend down to touch my stuff. I will slap any of you. And then that police, you will then call the police. They will know who will apologize at the end of the day. Stop discrimination. Stop discriminating. We are one. Just like the video I saw few days ago about one of our African, an Igbo guy to be precise, in China. In China, the guy was brutally beaten. They were just beating him. What was his crime? I do not know. How he escaped, I do not know. And he was just like, please, brother, please, you people should help me. I'm dying here. Please. He couldn't breathe well. If an African person commits something, now go nearly take in fact, I would nearly kill that person. Now go take the law by on a hand. Is that how it's supposed to be? Listen up. George still lives. The high time when I embrace the fact that God has blessed African people, blacks. The high time when I embrace that fact that God took his own time to endow us, to empower us, to strengthen us. The better for our sanity. at our women. Well endowed front and back. And the men, they well endowed. They get salvation facing in front of them. That is why when we manage to grab any of our daki, now no go let them go. Because they relieve una depression and stress. So why the discrimination? Why the discrimination? When our economy they improve today is because of Africans, because of blacks. Now no get energy. You guys does not have energy to work. Now no get energy to work. Now we boost our economy the way it is. Africans, blacks, they can live anywhere. They can do any job to make ends meet. They can do anything. What is your problem? What is your problem? Any job you guys manage to do that an African person, they every 5 minutes, break. You need a break. You want to smoke. But an African person can stand there for 12 hours doing that same job. At the end of the day, we'll still stand. That is how God has blessed us. Accept it. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. God has blessed us. He has blessed us. Accept that fact. We are free. We are free now. That man that shed that blood of George must go down. That blood he shed. And the rest of the officers that witnessed it, they could not tell him, stop. All of them must go down. And that blood will continue to hurt them. It will hurt them until they die. Until they go down. It will continue to hurt them. That blood will continue to hurt them, keep hurting them. Because they intentionally killed that man. Even when the man was there, bleeding. I am dying. Look at the fluid that came out of the man's body. Out of shock. Look at the fluid that came out of him. Very mean. So they must go down. That blood will surely keep haunting them until they go down. It's very unfair. Very unfair. I witnessed the burial ceremony of the same George yesterday. Look at the family. Bleeding. Crying bitterly. It's unfair. Can we just have a 1 minute silence? If it is the last respect we can give to him, let's just do it.